Okay, now for the problem solving question. As I've been saying all along, it's about using simpler numbers, and we're interested in whether you've thought about the problem solving strategy. Now in this case we're looking at using simpler numbers. Now we're not so much interested in, me anyway, as your teacher, am not so much interested in the answer. The answer is 60 combinations. But what I'm much more, and you'll get a mark for the answer. You won't get all 4 marks if you just simply write down the answer. But I'm much more interested in evidence that you've actually thought about how to break this problem down into a simpler problem, to work on the simpler problem, and then scale it up to the larger problem. So let's look at the simpler problem. Let's get that in the frame. Now, with the simpler problem, we start with A. Now, we've got A as coming first. We'll just think about that. Not as all 5 players coming first, but as A coming first. Now if A comes first and B comes second, that then gives us 3 options for the players who come third: C, D, or E. So that gives us 3 possible combinations. Now let's think about A coming first, C coming second. That gives us 3 more options: ACB, ACD, and ACE. And likewise, if A comes first and D comes second, that gives us 3 options: ADB, ADC, ADE. And just to finish off this tree diagram, explaining this tree diagram, A comes first, E comes second. That then gives us 3 more options: AEB, AEC, and AED. Now altogether, thinking about that, if A were to come first, then that gives us 12 possible options. So let me just write the number 12 there. So that gives us 12 possible options, with A coming first. Alright. Now, there are 5 runners. There are 5 runners. Now A would come first. A could come first, or B could come first, or C could come first, or D could come first, or E could come first. Now, that's 5. So, here, if we times that 12 by 5, we get 60 combinations. So we've started off with a simpler problem, with A coming first. And then thought about what that meant, and that gave us 12 options. That's the simpler problem to work with. And then we multiply that by 5 for the 5 possible runners coming first. 12 times 5 gives us 60.